This Master Luke Chen, we talk about the miracles again, the stories I record at the original center, and now we want to talk about miracle 74, and here's the person I interview with an egg. He's the first one in the world that heal an egg. Now, what does it mean? At the time, because if you say you heal a bone, fix a bone, something related to the body, then people say, oh, what's this? So he, according to him, when I interview the 74, number 74, he said he needs something to prove that the Qi works. So one day he just get an egg and then crack it, make a crack there, and then try to heal it. It took him 8 hours to finish the complete the crack, and then there's no crack there. It's become perfect again. Of course, it's not perfect, but it is recovered. Now, and of course, it's just the mind and the Qi and the blood going through your hands. I normally, say people that when you mind things, your blood flushing through whatever, and then if you think the egg need to be covered, not healed, because the egg itself is just have no life in it. It's just some flesh. But anyway, if you start to use your mind, that the crack recover, seal back the crack of the egg, and then it just recover, and it just go back to as it was, or it's just a perfect egg. Now, after I said that, so he had a lot of confidence. So he started to doing all the time. When I interviewed him at the time, he was playing with another egg or something. After I said this story, and then one person in Massachusetts, Boston, he came to my workshop. Boston was the first city 20, 30 years ago. I was give workshops, and he was the one listening. So he actually repeat this experiment, and took him 8 hours also to make the crack disappear. And then later he said he could do it much faster when he feel what's going on faster. Now, what happened to him? He actually can, because he did that, or he does it for 8 hours, and his hands become very soft, and his mind can, from circulating the Qi to in between the area between the hands, and he become very good healer, very good healer. And he said, when his loved ones, girlfriends, whatever, have headache or something, now he got magic hands, just a magic hands. Now, once you get the taste of it, that means you have the power, and then you play more and more, and then just like, and then you become good healer. Now, why do I say that? Because there's a master in China who went to school in the Qigong for 2 years, and after the center, this center just gone, and he stayed in the place, in the village. He rented a place for 2 years. He just did that over and over again, over and over again. Now, of course, he told me, the master, that when he opened, he think the open movement within his body. I mean, going through the shoulder, elbow, and going in down to the feet and close, and then also think the other direction, and open and close, and the whole body activate. Now, exactly what's going on, he said, because he himself, the one who did the gong, and nobody else actually did that, but he did that, and he become very good healer. Very good healer. He become very good healer. So he does it or did it for a living, just being a healer doing that. So to me, that if you want to be a good engineer, a good professional, you need to for years to study in order to achieve expertise. But if you just like open and close, you become good healer. Think again, you need to do it over every day, over for an year, 2 years, and then you become very good healer. What do you mean by good healer? So when put in a person with headache or something, and your hands going in, your mind already going through, but because your body activating through, and then the qi, the heat from your hand, the qi activate the person, and then that person, the qi and blood start to circulate again, and and it works. If you had the experience, it works. So when my child, now he's grown up now, when he was a newborn and a toddler, 5-year-old and before, then when he gets sick, get fever, and I always did the large qi to him. Now, it's not just 5 minutes, a whole night, over again. And I remember, so each time when he had this fever, and so I stayed up whole nights to doing it. And then just using the tape with 6 directions over again. And he quiets down and he go to sleep. And then when I stop, I was so tired, I go to sleep. And then he woke up in the past tense, and he woke up and then he do this again, and do it again. So I did that to him again and again and again, and always he recovered. Now one time I still remember a group from Italy came, and that time he had a fever again. So I did that, but for 2 or 3 nights his temperature never dropped. So I said, all the students, hey, you need to went to the hospital and so on. I said, okay, the hospital is just next door. It is pretty close. If that's something really need emergency, immediately can go. But I said, give me 1 more night. So more or less like prayer, 1 more night. So I get the energy and I become calm. and then emit qi again, or release, absorb. And he just miraculously recover. So every student say, oh, not because I'm a master, okay? Because every good parent, especially women, a good healer. And the child really responds to you with a large qi. And one person in Holland, a master student who become a teacher there, and he has a three children. One is called Howla baby, Howla baby. So every single time she get sick and well, then immediately La Qi. So her children said, Mama, Qi. So not feeling well, Qi. So yeah, we're not playing games. This is not games. It's really, you feel it. At least you're doing something for your loved ones. Nowadays, and because the COVID-19, the thing, a lot of stress. Now, if you start to doing La Qi to yourself, and then your loved ones, open, close, and then your breath slow down, and then you really activate the qi of the body, and the stress level goes down. Because why? Because you are doing something. You are not just sit there imagine. You are doing something. And of course, while you're doing it, you're visualizing blue sky body. So when I did it to my son, so open, close. So empty myself out and coming in. Just blue sky coming in. Just love, compassion coming in. So it's oh, here, now we recover. So my mind will be, oh, now it's better. So each movement, you feel he becomes better. You cannot just, oh, well, when's it going to end? When's it going to end? Release, absorb. No, every single movement have effective. You really think about it and open and close. And of course, I used the 6 direction tape, so really absorb. Because in the 6 direction tape, there's affirmation there, visualization. All I was doing is just follow that, and then miraculously recover. Now, but it's personal experience. So I do it every day. Nowadays I do 6 direction twice a day because now it's not teaching much, not many students. So I'm doing release, absorb myself. Whether I have student teaching or not teaching, I am doing it myself. It's open. When I open, literally I feel the whole body because I'm thinking so much before. And then now I still, the same thing, never change. And then feel my body. Now, some people say, oh, that's your qi. No, don't think about qi because that will be something mysterious. But it's not mysterious. It's just the blood going to your body. Open, close. Now, if you are high blood pressure, and those things, and then when you're doing this, calm down immediately, go down to the feet, and the stress level going down, and then you recover, you maintain better health. So when you reach a certain age, oh, this is maintaining. I guess many of you are actually my former students. And now you're in a certain age now, you know, in the older group. So when you're doing this, really helping you to maintain, to become to better health. But if you're younger, you're starting, and then it's really helping you. It accumulates all over those years. Your hands become still very soft, right? So read the story if you have the book. Read that 74, and he have a lot to say about his experience of doing the La Qi, and then open and close. And really, if you're doing Qigong, this really help you to remain your health, and if you're a healer, and become a good healer, and also protect yourself. Because a lot of healer, if you don't do this correctly, don't do it open and close every day, then sometimes you get very tired after the healing. So you replenish yourself doing the open and close, open and close. And then I normally use the 6 direction tape. So basically I always use that. And if you can have that on my the YouTube, some of them free, okay? The 6 direction. But if you have more, and then of course we're doing something else. But anyway, I just want to mention that story today. And thank you very much. I love you. Love yourself. Why? Because you are the cosmic. Without you, will be without me, without the cosmic. So your existence is very important. All right. Thank you so much. I love you. From Yangshuo, China.